As welcome again. Today we're gonna share with you tips about the dung beetle. Let me kick on Jejene to describe description of the dung beetles. Dung beetles, they are small but very important insect in the world that belong to the beetle family called Scarabacidae. They call dung beetle because primarily they feed on animal dung and breeding in. Dung beetles, they have strong legs and they have strong legs for digging and rolling in a special antenna that detects the smell of the dung from far away. Even though they are very small, dung beetles are among of insects that are strongest in the world to compare with the body size, and they come in different colors such as blue, black, and metallic.
Types of dung beetles. We have four types of dung beetles. The first type is telecorpils. These shape dung into round balls and roll them away from the original dung pile through using their hinder legs, and they are very strong because they move the object much heavier than their body. Number two, we have paracorpils. These are the beetles who live and breed directly inside of the dung pile, commonly found in most dung. Number three, we have endocorpils. These are the beetles who dig tunnels and carry the species of dung into the underground chambers because due to laying eggs and feeding on them. Number four, we have kleptocorpils. This is commonly known as thieves because they steal dung balls into dung beetles into other dung beetles. They steal balls into other dung beetles because they do not have the ability of making their own, and this it creates a conflict between dung beetle members.
Navigation about dung beetle. Dung beetle, they use a natural signs like river, mountain, and sun to travel in a straight line where they roll a dung balls. Before moving, dung beetle may climb on dung balls to check its direction. During the day, dung beetle, they use sun and light pattern in the sky. At the night, dung beetle, some species they use a moon and stars, even Milky Ways, for its direction to move in a straight line. This helps to move in a straight line and avoiding other beetles stealing their dung balls.
Life cycle of the dung beetle. The female dung beetle lay eggs inside of the dung or underground chamber that fill with the dungs. After some time, eggs hatch into the larva stage, and this is called the grubs. The larva feed on the dungs while growing large. After full developed larva change into a pupa, which is the resting stage, and transformation is occur. Finally, the adult dung beetle emerge from the pupa and come out of the soil to ready to start a life. And this life cycle, it may take a several weeks or months, and it's bent to the species and environments.
Social behavior of dung beetles. Dung beetles, they play the interesting social behavior while they're searching for food and reproduction. In many species, males and females roll together and dig tunnels, but some species, they form pairs and cooperating in preparing nests for their eggs. Males may fight with each other through using their horns and strong bodies to win a mate. And this, apart from that, dung beetles, they are not social insects like ants and bees because they are cooperating, communicating, and parental care in some of the species.
Strength. Dung beetle is arguably strongest insect on the earth. Some species may able to move 1,000 times with their own body size.
Ecological importance of dung beetle. Dung beetles, they play a very important role in our ecosystem. By feeding on and burying dung beetle, they clean environments, and also this activity help to improve soil fertility, because the dung that bury under the ground, they add nutrient back into the soil, and also dung beetle, they assist seed dispersal, because the seeds that contained into the dung, they buried underground and later germinated into a new plant.
Many people, they ask themselves this question like, why in national park like Serengeti is allowed to see the droppings? This is because dung beetles, they are migrate together with the gnus so that they collect all the food that left behind by the gnus and feeding on them.
Lifespan about dung beetle, they may able to live 3 months to 5 years, depend on environment and species. My name is Emmanuel Francis. We are student of Tropical Center Institute.
My name is Goodluck Adam. I also famous at Shed 69. I'm a student of Tropical Center Institute.
My name is Tororo Joseph Munuka. I go by the name the Babab Master. Welcome again. See you next time. Thank you.